I'm in my zone. Woke up today, feeling brand new, nothing in my way. Sun gon' shine, yeah, it's here to stay. And I'm gonna say what I need to say. Hey, I'm feeling free. Everybody watch, I'm doing me. Go ahead and look, cause you gon' see that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I'm doing me, yeah, just doing me. I'm doing me, yeah, I'm doing me. I'm doing me, yeah, just doing me. I'm doing me, yeah, I'm doing me. I'm in my zone. Everybody watch, you gon' see. Everybody, I'm doing me. Yeah, I'm in my zone. Everybody watch, you gon' see. Everybody, I'm doing me. I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. I'm doing me, yeah, just doing me. I'm doing me, yeah, I'm doing me. I'm doing me, yeah, just doing me. I'm doing me, yeah, I'm doing me. I woke up today, feeling brand new, nothing in my way. Sun gon' shine, yeah, it's here to stay. And I'm gonna say what I need to say. Hey, I'm feeling free. Everybody watch, I'm doing me. Go ahead and look, cause you gon' see that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I'm in my zone. Everybody watch, you gon' see. Everybody, I'm doing me. Yeah, I'm in my zone. Everybody watch, you gon' see. Everybody, I'm doing me. I'm in my zone.
I've been talking in my sleep. I'm running deep, training till dusk. I've been playing hard to beat. I feel the heat, it's never enough. I was waiting till the sky had fallen. Had my back till I could hear my calling. To the bottom, feel me in the drumming. To the flames, watch champions arise. The wind and destiny is calling. Like the fire, victory is falling. On the podium when we start humming. Hear the echoes glowing, never dies. I've been chasing every dream to the extreme. The essence of trust. I've been reaching for the stars, raising bars in the name of the just. I was waiting till the sky had fallen. Had my back till I could hear my calling. To the bottom, feel me in the drumming. To the flames, watch champions arise. The wind and destiny is calling. Like the
Well, good evening, everyone. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Penguins Collective Podcast. Again, I'm riding solo tonight. Louis is still in New York, visiting family for the Thanksgiving holiday. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving yesterday with family and friends, whoever you got together with. So appreciate you were, hopefully you were able to appreciate everyone, get some turkey, take a nap, do whatever it is that you needed to do. Tonight, Penguins came in, Boston, early night game, came away with the victory, 2-1. Great game all the way around. Obviously, there's some stuff that, fine tuning a team like the Penguins where they're just straight trash this year. You're going to get. So we'll get into that. But during this little intro, I just want to give a little shout out. Uncle Tony, I know you're watching. Here it is. Told you I was going to wear it. Appreciate it. Thank you for the gift. Just wanted to also give a shout out. Rogue Energy. I believe today's the last day. Go get it. Go use their coupon codes. Go take advantage of their Black Friday sale. Okay. The link is scrolling across the bottom here. Okay. Click on that link. Use it. Highlight it, copy it, paste it, go to it, use all their coupon codes, buy one, get one off tubs, okay? Buy one, get one free, Buy one, get one free on these tubs, okay? I think they're like $35. So you get two for the price of one. They also have 50% off starter kits. Starter kits are like a tub, a shaker, something like that. There's different versions. And then on top of it, they have these thresholds where if you spend a certain amount of money, you get a gift card back. I think it's like $50, you get $5. Excuse me, I leftover Thanksgiving. This is coming back. $50, you get $5 gift card, $100, $10 gift cards, all that stuff. It's all for you. Go take advantage of it. They're probably not going to have another sale like this until next year. So with all that said, the Penguins beat the Boston Bruins 2-1. So for old time's sake, let's get after it. Welcome to the show.
It's Crosby. Crosby on Trinity shot. Penguins win it!
Buckle up, baby. Are you kidding me?
We're a collective.
All right. Well, officially, welcome to the Penguins Collective Podcast. Thank you, everyone in the chat already for putting a whole bunch in there. So welcome, Ethan, NES Addict. Did the Pens win? Yes. Appreciate all of you stopping in already. Appreciate everyone else who is watching on X, on Facebook, on Twitch. Appreciate you guys all stopping by, and gals for stopping by. What a game. What a game. So we have back-to-back wins. Wednesday against Vancouver, tonight against Boston in Boston, which I kind of already chalked that up as a loss because we're going to be away. We are absolutely dog water away. So fact that we're able to pull this out with a win in Boston is huge. I think this is going to be huge for momentum. I think this is huge for Jarry. Back-to-back wins for Jarry. Played above average tonight. Obviously there's some spots where he's swimming in the crease, as Louis likes to say. He's just swimming in there. There were, the overtime loss that we had, I forget against who, where, he's swimming in the blue crease and they just kind of just tap it in. They score, we lose. Had the same situation tonight, but yet we had, I believe it was Carlson, come across the crease and block a shot late in the third to save us from that. So we'll get into the third, but just starting out in the game, it was the second line that brought the energy right away. Bunting, Malkin, and Tomasino, I think. Yeah, Tomasino. Right out the gate brought the energy. However, it didn't last long. Coyle from Boston broke broke the ice and scored super early on their second or third shot, I believe. Brought it 1-0, and that was just kind of the way all the way across until late in the second, which we'll get to. However, at the end of the first period, that's where a lot of drama happened. Okay, not much happened in the first. This game, there wasn't a whole lot in the middle, just like a whole lot at the ends, of each period. So at the end of the first period, Malkin is just hanging out at the blue line, waiting for a rush, as he usually does, in front of the Boston Bruins bench. And I forget his name already. I put it in my notes on my phone, and the phone is my camera, so I can't get it now. Oh, but it's a Russian name. Someone in the chat's going to drop it. I know it. But he was number 91 on Boston. He was sitting on the bench. He took his stick and hit Malkin with it. And sure enough, not immediate, but there was a whistle. Malkin just turns around and just swings a stick and just hits whoever is there. Ethan, thank you. Zadorev, Russian guy, pretty much. I'm not going to call him out, but 91 Zadorev of Boston hits him with the stick. Malkin just turns around, swings it, hits whoever. I don't think he knew who hit him, so he was just kind of just swinging at the bench, and it kind of started a nice little tussle. I put out there on X in front of the bench, which that was nice. I felt like tonight there wasn't a whole lot of speed because Boston brought the speed, but I felt like there was enough physicality that we brought tonight that I liked seeing. And it kind of started with that little altercation with Malkin and the Boston bench that just carried over the rest of the game, because I felt like the second period we were a little bit more on our toes, a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more just, on the forecheck and the back check. Just we were all over the ice, I felt like, in the second and the third. And that's when the chances started. I believe at some point it was just like chances in the second period. I think we had 4 and they had like 1 or 2. And it was really nice. Like, just being able to be the aggressor all period. And it paid off, because with under a second left in the second period, it was a beautiful, beautiful play. There was like 10 seconds left in the second period, and there was like 3 faceoffs. And each faceoff, Crosby is out there directing everyone. Right before the faceoff, he turns around, talking to Carlson, talking to Pettersson. He's telling them where he wants them, which side they should be on. And the last faceoff, puck gets down deep. Crosby wraps it around, passes it to the front where Raquel is just sitting there, and Swayman can't get across the crease fast enough, and just open net that just goes right in for Raquel. So Raquel ties the game at the end of the second, which was so nice. Honestly, outside of Malkin and Crosby, he's the only guy producing. Like, to be completely honest, obviously stats prove that, but if you just look at the games overall, you see he's really the only guy, just seems to be in the flow of the game. Now, granted, there's guys who are, kind of your Johnny Hustles, Drew O'Connor, Brian Rust, those guys, like, they'll still bring the energy. They'll still bring, things to the game. However, like, actually putting points on the ice, it's Malkin, it's Crosby, and then it's Raquel, and then it's a cliff before you get to really anyone else. And there's a nice little gap after you get to Crosby and Malkin too, before you get to Raquel. So it's just that type of season for us, and that's what I'm saying is that, yes, we had a nice game. We had that goal by Raquel. And then in the third, oh boy, I'm blanking on who scored for us in the third. Tomasino, the new guy. Duh, I'm an idiot. My apologies. Tomasino, just a nice little play developed in the offensive zone. it looked like us playing defense out there, because what happened was the defensive guys who were in front of the net, Drew O'Connor was in the front of the net, first of all. The guys who were there in front, they kind of drifted with O'Connor when he went to the backside of the net, kind of looking for a pass from Tomasino. Both guys shifted there, and Tomasino kind of looked like he was like shocked or whatever, because he did fan on his initial shot attempt. And then when he finally connected with it, it was a goal. 5-hole, lower underneath the pad type goal. I'll take it. I don't care. I don't care if that puck was going 2 miles per hour and Swayman just completely fanned on it. I don't care. A goal is a goal. And the fact that that's only Tomasino's second goal of the year, and, you know, we're just past Thanksgiving, that's what we needed. And I'm sure that's what he needed, because that's what everyone's been talking about. That's what Nashville was talking about in terms of just, hey, good for him. He needs a change of pace. He needs a change of scenery. Well, he got it, and he's already producing. So perfect. Love it. I saw it in the chat. Who was it? Was it NES? NES Addict throwing up Dubas looking like a genius for now. Tomasino got the goal, just brought that guy in, and he's already producing. It's going to look good on Dubas's record. Now, as long as Tomasino keeps that going, it will continue to look good for Dubas. So, obviously, like I said, we had a lot of good parts of the game. You know, like I said, Jari was swimming for a little bit, but Ethan says it here. Jari played amazing. He looks like old Jari tonight. Yes, at moments. But then there were also moments where he just looked like current Jari as well. So if we can get to a point, if we're just okay with who this version of Jari is at this time, that's fine by me too. If we're going to win, if we're just going to grind out wins 2-1, 3-2, 3-1, like tonight, and he looks like this, that's fine. I will take it, because a win is a win. And as long as he's stopping the puck, and as long as we're able to put, goals on the board, get those crooked numbers, as they say, 2, 3, 5, get those crooked numbers so that it's not just one and we're trying to battle the entire game. But if we can get up 2-0, like kind of what we did with Vancouver, go up, 3-4-1, and then just kind of ride it out from there, that's fine too. Yes, we were sweating it out on Wednesday, but at the same time, we'll take that win. We'll take those 2 points. We'll move on to the next game. And I feel like that was the mentality. We got that win. We thank you for the 2 points, Vancouver. And now we're coming in tonight, and we're just going to play our game. And I felt like that's exactly what we did. We dump and chase, play poor defense, and just get shots on goal. And that's what we did. We got shots on goal. Eddie Olczyk brought it up a few times tonight, and I was gonna bring it up tonight as well. Men in front of the net. It was back in full force tonight. Drew O'Connor was in front. Achari was in front. Nieto was in front. Everyone, Bunting was in front. Everyone was willing to get in front of the net. And that is how we're going to do this. This is what we've been talking about for about a year and a half now, in terms of what we need in order to win. Louis talks about it all the time. Dirty goals. You just need to get a man in front and just cause chaos. And when the loose puck is there, just bury it. There was a chance where it almost happened, I think, in the second period with Tomasino. I don't think he was the one in front, but it bounced. There was a man in front, bounced in the front. Tomasino tried to bury it, but Swayman was there. Okay, good on Swayman. But that's the chance. Those are the chances that we need. That's how we're able to win this game, these games going forward. That's what we need from these guys. We haven't had it since Hornquist. If we can get it out of just this, group of guys instead of just one guy, then that's all we're going to need going forward. So, I mean, honestly, this is huge. This is a huge pivotal point for us going forward, because tomorrow we have the Flames, and if we can make it 3 out of 4 days, that is going to be just huge. they talked about it on the broadcast tonight, which I thought was a wild stat. If you're out of the playoffs at the time of Thanksgiving, which is like usually typically a quarter to a third of the way through the season, 77% of the time you will miss the playoffs. So the Penguins right now are out of the playoffs. Thanksgiving was yesterday. Newsflash. They have a 77% chance based off of history and analytics that they will miss the playoffs this year. I don't know if that's a positive thing. I mean, obviously it's not, but it just really sucks that statistics and everything. I knew the odds were against us, but like 77% is rough. But if we can win tomorrow against the Flames, I mean, we weren't that far out. You know, I brought it up to Louis before I lost power last week, which granted, we lost both games last weekend, but we were 2 games out of the playoff. 2 points out of the playoffs. Granted, we lost both those games. Now we won these 2 games. So I don't know. Are we back? Is it all a wash and we're back to 2 points out of the playoffs? I don't know. But let's be honest here. Even if that is the case, you know, we still have a shot. I don't care about that 77% then, because we got Sidney Crosby. He pretty much put the team on his back. Every night he's going to do it. You know, Louis says he's going to need back surgery. There's no doubt about it. So if this is the performance we can get every night, I'm fine with it. Because granted, there were moments that we saw the same old Penguins tonight. Odd man rushes, poor defensive play, you know, like allowing, you know, 2-on-1, 3-on-1. There were many times where I was just screaming at the defense, just couldn't pass blue line to blue line, couldn't keep the puck in the zone. Passing just didn't look great most of the night. So if we can still come out at the win with all of those negatives, that's fine. Like that's what we need. We need these dirty wins, especially when teams like the Rangers and Boston are kind of just struggling. You know, Boston fired their head coach because they're not off to a great start. I think the Rangers were on a 5-game losing streak. You know, teams go in waves like this. So we had our poor start at the beginning. Let's now just take off from here. Let's just get going. Like, who's to say that we can't go on a nice little tear and go after it? I just want to pull up the chat real quick. Okay, so I was wrong with Tomasino. It was 1 assist he had with Nashville. Okay, thank you, Johnny Thunder. Appreciate that. So you got his first goal of the year then. Perfect. Already paying more dividends, you know, than we were expecting. Because if he only had 1 point with Nashville, then he's already doubled his production here at Pittsburgh. Ethan, we're currently 3 points out. That's what I'm saying. And then if we just get a win tomorrow against Flames, which is not going to be easy. Calgary is a pretty good team. You know, they're no scrub. Because realistically, we're the scrubs of the NHL right now. So anyone above us is going to be a challenge. So I believe it's the Markstrom that's been the goalie for the Flames. He's been playing really well. If that's the right guy that I'm thinking of, he's been playing really well this year. And he's not like the the Hellebucks and the Shesterkins of the league, or Swayman. You know, Swayman's a great goalie. You know, the TNT had a whole bunch to say about Swayman tonight, but don't get it twisted. Swayman's a Vezina Trophy candidate year in, year out. He's the real deal. So the fact that we got 2 on him, you know, that's all you can get on him. And Boston will just outscore you. That's just how it works. But thankfully, Jari was able to show up tonight. And the rest of the team, you know, outside of the odd man rushes and the poor offensive defensive play, defense was still okay. You know, say what you want about 55, Achari, but that man is probably our best defensive forward. He is all over the ice every time he is there. and his penalty kill ability is just so sweet. And I mean, he's out there diving, blocking shots. At the end of the game, when it's an empty net, he's there and he's nailing these dumps. You know, like personally, I would like to see them try to skate it up the ice, get the dagger. Brought this up against Vancouver, but he's executing these dumps perfectly where they don't become icings. They're just stopping in the opposite zone, and just everyone's just got to regroup. It allows for a shift change. It allows for whatever, and it kills time. You know, it's the same concept when it comes to penalty kill. So I feel like he doesn't get the appreciation that he deserves. I feel like a lot of people want to ship him out. I've mentioned shipping him out, but I mean, just the way he plays, I think is too crucial for this team. You know, praying that if we're going to make a push here, that he stays with us. You know, Dubas doesn't ship him out so that we can, you know, kind of go, you know, make a run. We're going to need that defensive mentality as a forward, because I mean, we shipped out Eller, and he was, you know, a pretty decent defensive forward. So if we can keep Achari, which I think we probably will, you know, that's the way it goes. More rumors are circulating in terms of trade rumors for Marcus Pettersson, still being connected to Vancouver. Hogland, however you say that, is kind of the guy who sounds like he wants out of Vancouver. We're just kind of taking all of the castaways at this point. So if they want Pettersson, you know, we'll take him. Obviously, there's probably going to have to be more. I would love to know what more is. I've seen a first round pick. I've seen a second round pick. I've seen more prospects. I've seen more players. I've seen more picks. It's just kind of a crapshoot, and I have no idea, and no one knows who's putting all these mock trades out there every day on X. No one knows. And that's the crazy thing about the NHL, is that, like, there's really no pattern. You can't, like, in other sports and like NFL, NBA, like, you kind of know, like a certain player is going to warrant, you know, X, Y, and Z. But with NHL, like, every trade is so different. Like that Gensel trade last year, you know, yes, that was a nice return, but at the same time, like, you would think if that trade went on during the offseason, it would have produced more. There's just, like, because it's like the trade deadline, you get less, but at the same time, you still kind of have to, you know, equal the talent in some way to make it, you know, comparable. So we'll see. It's going to get fun. But right now, you know, we're kind of in the thick of it. You know, we're 25 games in. Tomorrow we got Calgary. Oh, and Ethan put up the next 5 games as well. Appreciate that, Ethan. So we got Flames. That's tomorrow, I know for sure. I don't know the exact dates of all these games, but next 5 are Flames, Panthers, Rangers, Leafs, and the Avalanche. So after the Flames, we got the defending champions in the Florida Panthers. And you got the Rangers, who are currently struggling. But who knows? They may turn it around by the time we face them. And we got the Leafs and the Avalanche, who both teams are never an easy game. So, I mean, I'm hoping for at least 3 wins out of there. You know, don't kind of ask me to put those 3 on a map, which ones will be the 3. I don't know. But I think, you know, you got to hope for at least 3 there. If we can sweep and get 5, all the better. All the better. Because I think you have to play. We're already at the point now where you have to play just whoever is next on the calendar. You can't look ahead. Like, we don't have the privilege to say, okay, this is an easy win. Who's next on the calendar? We can't. We're not at that point anymore. We need every point. We can't even take. We're starting to get to the point where we can't even take moral victories of taking an overtime loss. We have to get these just 2 points. We have to. It's already starting to get to urgency mode if we're not tanking, because that's the thing. You know, it's been discussed in our Discord. I don't know if he's watching William or they're not saying anything whether we're tanking or not, but it seems like it's a quiet tank. And if that's the case, then, we're going to, why are we doing back-to-back wins right now? Now's not the time. Now's the time to tank. So it's interesting. It's still have all these questions on where do we go from here. And that's kind of what, Louis briefly mentioned last night when he hopped on is what's the direction of this team now? Now we did back-to-back wins. What happens tomorrow night? Louis will be back for tomorrow. He confirmed with me that he'll be back tomorrow for the Calgary game. But what direction is this team going in? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm on board for whatever way they want to go. If they want to make the push here, I'm all for it. Let's go. I think we have the horses to do it. I just truly believe we've just been playing poorly. We have the horses. I understand our bottom six is not the great, but it's better than last year. And we almost made the playoffs last year. I think our defense is better. And if Jari plays like the way he did tonight, then we're fine with goaltending because Nedeljkovic is there, and then we can also bring up, Blomqvist if we need be. So I'm fine with it. But if we're just going to just call it quits on the season too, that's fine. Get a guy that's going to be ready in a year and a half. That way, in the last year of Crosby's contract, after Malkin is then gone, we just make a push. One last push, and then we'll just go for it. And that's fine for me. I mean, I don't care either way. I'm going to be on board, but we'll just see how it goes. Did the Pens win? What you got here? Bro? Per Taylor Haas, per did the Pens win. Dave Beeston, a former Fenway Sports Group rep in Pittsburgh, who left over the summer to join a Boston-based investment firm, is here catching up with staff. Interesting. Don't know how to interpret that, but and Kyle Dubas. What's Kyle Dubas doing there? So he's not off scouting some random AHL game or anything like that tonight. Yeah, but see, I know a lot of people have been tracking where Kyle Dubas has been going, but the thing is, isn't he in charge of forming the team for Team Canada in that Four Nations thing? So I don't know how to interpret him, his travels. Is he doing Penguin scouting or is he doing Team Canada scouting? I don't know. So I don't know. That's why it's so frustrating. That's why the rumors are crazy right now with the Penguins, because Kyle Dubas is everywhere. And is it because he's scouting for the Penguins or is he because he's scouting for Team Canada? I don't know. And I don't know if he's ever going to. He won't say, because I think the team's got to be formed by next week. And then I think once the teams are formed, then we can start actually tracking Dubas, caring about where he's going. Because then it's going to actually be for the Penguins, not so much for Team Canada. Because then the teams are formed, no one was going to care. But that's neither here nor there. Did the Pens win? He's the GM of the Canada team. Yes, yeah. But it's still interesting. Yes, absolutely. Don't get me wrong. Still interesting. But I don't know if you can just start speculating because of it. You still have to have that Team Canada mentality in the background of why? Is it Canada or Penguins? You just won't know. And you kind of just have to kind of roll with it. And the people on X that love to just create speculation will just run with it and just say the Penguins are trading people, or trading for people. We'll see. It's not going to stop. We still have 3 months before we get to the trade deadline. So we'll see. It'll be fun. But I'm going to keep this short, guys, even though it hasn't been short. It's 35 minutes. I appreciate you hopping on. Great game by the Penguins. We're going to be back at it tomorrow. The Penguins are home. So they are back home tomorrow against Calgary Flames. I believe it's a 7 o'clock start time. So kind of back to normal. I kind of like tonight, though. I don't know about you guys. 6:30, that was sweet. It was hard for me to live tweet because my kids were still up during most of the game. So that's like kind of the difference. But love the fact that 6:30 start, or technically 6:40 because of TNT or Boston, whoever we want to blame for that. But however, we're back tomorrow, normal time, Sportsnet Pittsburgh, at home, Calgary Flames with Louie. Louie will be back tomorrow. So we'll probably have a 2-hour episode because Louie's probably going to want to catch up on a whole bunch of stuff. But I appreciate everyone for hopping on. Thank you so much. We will, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. And as always, let's go Pens.
It's Crosby. Crosby on Trinity shot. Penguins win it!
Buckle up, baby. Are you kidding me?
We're a collective.
I'm in my zone. I woke up today, feeling brand new, nothing in my way. Sun gon' shine, yeah, it's here to stay. And I'm gonna say what I need to say. Hey, I'm feeling free. Everybody watch, I'm doing me. Go ahead and look, cause you gon' see that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I'm doing me, yeah, just doing me. I'm doing me, yeah, I'm doing me. I'm doing me, yeah, just doing me. I'm doing me, yeah, I'm doing me. I'm in my zone. Everybody watch, you gon' see. Everybody, I'm doing me. Yeah, I'm in my zone. Everybody watch, you gon' see. Everybody, I'm doing me. I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. I'm doing me, yeah, just doing me. I'm doing me, yeah, I'm doing me. I'm doing me, yeah, just doing me. I'm doing me, yeah, I'm doing me. I woke up today, feeling brand new, nothing in my way. Sun gon' shine, yeah, it's here to stay. And I'm gonna say what I need to say. Hey, I'm feeling free. Everybody watch, I'm doing me. Go ahead and look, cause you gon' see that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I'm in my zone. Everybody watch, you gon' see. Everybody, I'm doing me. Yeah.